What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Drive Drift X, the channel where we dive deep into the hottest rides hitting the roads and push the limits of what's possible with cars. Today, we're talking about something that has car enthusiasts buzzing across the globe, the long-awaited Mazda RX-9 2026. Now, let me ask you, how many of you have been waiting for Mazda to finally bring back a true rotary-powered sports car that carries the soul of the RX-7 and RX-8, but pushes it into the future? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this car is stirring up some serious debates already. Some people are saying it's going to be the rebirth of the Rotary legend, while others think it's just hype. But once we get into the details, you'll see this thing is more than hype. It's the real deal. The RX-9 is a car that Mazda has been teasing us with for years. Rumors, concept sketches, and endless speculation finally turned into reality, and for 2026, it looks like Mazda delivered something that honors its heritage, but is built for the future. Under the hood, the big story is, of course, the return of the Rotary. But this isn't the old-school, fuel-thirsty Rotary you remember from the RX-7. Mazda has been working hard on what they call a Skyactiv R Rotary engine, which pairs with hybrid technology. That means you still get the high-revving, unique Rotary character that makes enthusiasts' hearts race, but with modern efficiency, torque, and a cleaner footprint. Imagine a sports car that screams all the way up to the red line, but also uses electric assistance for that instant punch off the line. Mazda is aiming for around 400 horsepower, which puts the RX-9 right in the sweet spot between performance and practicality. But let's not forget, the RX cars have always been about lightweight driving fun, not just raw numbers. The RX-9 2026 continues that tradition. Mazda designed this car with a lightweight platform, using aluminum and carbon fiber reinforced plastics to keep the weight low. Combine that with perfect 50-50 weight distribution, rear-wheel drive, and a low center of gravity, and you get a car that feels alive in your hands. Driving this car isn't just about speed, it's about connection. That's something modern cars sometimes forget, but Mazda didn't. Now let's talk design, because the RX-9 doesn't just perform, it looks like it belongs on the cover of a poster. The front end takes cues from Mazda's Kodo design language but pushes it further. Sharper lines, an aggressive stance, and a sleek, coupe-like profile. The headlights are slim and futuristic, almost like the RX Vision concept car we saw years ago finally came to life. The long hood, short rear deck, and wide fenders scream sports car, but in a way that feels elegant, not over the top. When you see this car on the road, you'll know instantly that it's not just another coupe. It's something special, something that carries history. Inside, Mazda struck a balance between minimalism and driver-focused tech. Step inside the RX-9 and you'll notice how the cockpit wraps around you. The digital instrument cluster is customizable, with Rotary-inspired graphics that nod to the car's heritage. The center console is clean with a mix of premium materials, Alcantara, brushed aluminum, and even carbon fiber in some trims. Mazda didn't overload it with unnecessary screens like some competitors. Instead, they made sure everything has a purpose. You've got a central infotainment display with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but it's angled toward the driver, so you always feel like you're in control. The steering wheel is sporty, flat-bottomed, with perfectly placed paddle shifters for when you want to take command. And of course, those bucket seats are sculpted for spirited driving, but comfortable enough for daily use. Now here's where things get interesting. The RX-9 isn't just about the hardcore enthusiasts. Mazda wants this car to be accessible. They're targeting a price range that puts it below the supercar level, but still firmly in the premium sports car territory. Early estimates are suggesting it'll land somewhere around $60,000 to $70,000. That puts it in competition with cars like the Toyota Supra, Nissan Z, and even base trims of the Porsche Cayman. And honestly, with the Rotary heritage hybrid punch and Mazda's reputation for driving dynamics, this car could shake things up big time. But here's a question for you guys. Do you think the RX-9 can stand toe-to-toe with icons like the Supra and the Z? Or do you think Mazda is aiming for a different crowd entirely? That's the debate right now. Some say it's going to dominate the tuner scene again, just like the RX-7 did back in the day, while others think it's more of a refined sports coupe, meant for modern drivers who want both thrill and comfort. Another thing we need to talk about is reliability. Rotary engines have always had a reputation for being high maintenance, and that's something Mazda had to address. With the Skyactiv R, Mazda claims to have solved many of the old issues like sealing, oil consumption, and fuel efficiency. Add in the hybrid system, and it seems like Mazda really wants this to be a daily drivable sports car, not just a weekend toy. That alone could make it appealing to a much wider audience. When it comes to driving experience, all signs point to this being one of the most engaging cars in its class. Lightweight, rear-wheel drive, rotary power, hybrid boost. Those are ingredients for pure driving magic. Imagine carving through mountain roads, hearing that rotary sing, feeling the car respond to your every input, but also knowing you've got electric torque ready to launch you out of corners. That's the vision for the RX-9, and if Mazda nails it, this car could easily go down as one of the greats of this era. So let's wrap it up. Mazda RX-9 2026 isn't just a car. It's a revival of a legend modernized for today's roads. It's got the performance, the looks, the heritage, and the price point to shake up the sports car world. But now I want to hear from you. Do you think Mazda should have gone fully electric instead of sticking with the rotary hybrid combo? Do you think this car will finally satisfy the die-hard RX fans who've been waiting for decades? And most importantly, would you choose this over a Supra, a Z, or even a Porsche Cayman? Let me know in the comments, because this is one of the most exciting car debates we've had in years. Thanks for watching Drive Drift X. If you're as hyped about the RX-9 as we are, smash that like button, share this video with your car-loving friends, and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on our deep dives into the hottest cars hitting the scene. Until next time, keep your engines revving and your passion alive.